Class 9 Science, the chemical formula and the mole concepts. I am R.S. Prasad sir. Today I will start your chapter 9 and the part 3. So let us start. It is your question 3. How do we get acidic and basic radicals? So as you know, the every compound has two type of radicals. First one is the basic radical and second one is the acid radical. So let us see, you can write the answer like this. Acid and base separate into their ionic constituents in aqueous solution, which are called radicals. Acid radicals is separated in aqueous solution of acid and basic radicals is separated in aqueous solution of base. So let us see example. In aqueous solution, the hydrochloric acid, it is the HCl, it is separated H ions and chloride ions. Here H ions is acidic radicals. Now in aqueous solution, sodium hydroxide base, that is NaOH. This one is your sodium hydroxide. The sodium and hydroxide, it's break into two types. So sodium is basic radicals. So in this hydrogen is, it is not hydrogen, it is chlorine. So you have to write here Cl minus. Cl minus is acid radical. So always remember, here is Cl minus acid radical and here is Na plus, that is the basic radicals. In the all the compounds, and you know, suppose you have NH4 twice CO3, it is ammonium carbonate. In this is the NH4 plus, it is basic radical, and CO3 minus charge, it is acid radical. So let us see question number 4. What are polyatomic ions? Give examples. So you can write the answer. Ion are radical which is formed by the combined ionization of one or more atoms is called polyatomic ion. Example, sodium nitrate. Ionic compound breaks up into ion on dissolving in water. It is sodium nitrate, it gives sodium ion and nitrate ion. Here nitrate ion is the polyatomic because it is formed by the combined ionization of both nitrogen and oxygen. So it is combined with oxygen and nitrogen, so it is called as polyatomic ions. So you can understand this one. So that is your answer, you can write in your copy. Now let us see the question number 5. What will be in your question number 5? Connect the appropriate pairs. इसको connect करना है. First, number of atoms in one mole. So it is connected the Avogadro number, that is the fifth one. It is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. It is your first, so you have to write here first one. Now acid radical, that means it is negative charge. So that one is the negative charge. So you can say this one is the negative charge. So it is acid radical, so it is second number. Now basic radical is always positive, so that one is the basic radical. So that one is the third. Now weight of 1 mole of nitrogen. 1 mole nitrogen, that means atoms, that means the 14 gram. So you can say this one is the 14 gram and you can write it is 4. And now come to the number of moles in 88 gram of carbon dioxide. As you know, 44 gram of CO2 is equal to 44 gram of CO2 is equal to 1 mole. So 88, it has 2 moles, so you can write here 2 mole. So this will go to that one, is that is the fifth number. So that is the matching of the column A and column B. You can write very well. Now come to the next question, that is the sixth question, and there is the answer. So you have to write, what is unit formula? Unit formula mass. Calculate the unit formula mass of MgSO4, that is magnesium sulfate. So let us start. Mass of molecule compound is known as molecular mass, whereas the mass of ionic compound, that is compound formed by the electrovalent bond, is known as formula unit mass. It is equal to the sum of mass of constituents ion of ionic formula of the compound. So let us see unit formula of magnesium sulfate. Magnesium is 24.3 and here is sulfur 32 plus 4 oxygen is here, so 4 into 16. 16 is atomic weight of oxygen. So you can multiply and add this. This one is the 120.304. So that one is the formula mass. So atomic mass of magnesium, that is the 24.3, sulfur is 32 and oxygen is 16. So you have to learn by heart. You can learn only magnesium is 24. You can write magnesium is only 24. So let us see the next one. The seventh question. If the formula of carbonate of a metal is M2CO3, then what will be the formula of its nitrate? So you have to write here answer. Since valency of carbonate is -2 and it is carbonate ion is 2, it is clear that M2CO3, that 2 ions of M are required. Thus the valency of metal M is +1. Since the valency of nitrate, that is the -1, so nitrate is -1, therefore the formula nitrate is MnO3. So how can say this one? MCO3. In this M2CO3, so what will be happen? M has valency, it is 2, CO3, it is 2 also. So M2, 2 is here and 1 is here, not 2, it is 1 only. So you have to write here M has the valency 1 and carbonate has valency 2 because it is written as like this. Yes, now come to the metal and nitrate, NO3. Valency is 1 and nitrate is also 1. So you have to write formula MnO3. So that is your answer. So you can write like this one and this one. Question number 8. If the formula of aluminum sulfate Al2SO4 whole thrice, then what is the charge on aluminum ion and what is the formula of zinc sulfate? So you have to write this answer. Since valency of sulfate is -2 and according to the formula Al2SO4 whole thrice, the formation of compound 3 ion of sulfates or 2 ions of aluminum are required. So SO4 whole thrice means SO4 whole thrice this one. Thus the 2 atoms of aluminum Al2 is gain 6 electrons. So from 1 atom of aluminum it gain 3 electrons. All lose 3 electrons, that is the valency is +3 and the Al ion will possess +3 charge. Formula of zinc sulfate. The valency of sulfate is -2 and zinc is +2. So formula is ZnSO4. So you have to write Zn, here you can write valency. Zn and SO4. It has 2, it has 2. So you can multiply like this. So that one is Zn2 SO4 whole thrice, but 2 will be cancelled to each other. So we can write ZnSO4. So this is the formula of zinc sulfate. So you have to write in your copy. Let us come to this one, 9th question. What will be happen in the ion X has 2 positive charge on it. Write the formula of the nitrate, sulfate and phosphate of X ion. Formula of nitrate XnO3 whole twice because charge in nitrate is -1. Formula of sulfate XSO4 because charge on sulfate, that is -2. Formula of phosphate X3PO4 whole twice because charge on phosphate is -3. So you can write here X and here is nitrate NO3 and you can write here valency and here is X, and here is sulfate SO4, and here is X, and here phosphate PO4. It has -3 charge, so you can write here valency of this one is 1, and it 1, and here is 1, and it is 2, and it is 1, and it is 3. So you have to write formula. It is XNO3 because like this, and it is also this one, so it is X2SO4. It is X2SO4, and here is it is X3PO4. So you have to write like this. So that is the answer of this question. X has how many valency? In all the questions, X has 2 positive valency. So it is 2. You have to write this one 2 and then write the formula. So here is nitrate. So you can write here whole twice. X2, and here is whole twice. So both will be cancelled out. So we get XSO4. And here is it is whole twice, so that one X3PO4 whole twice. So these are the your answer you can write. Now question number 10. Calculate the molecular weight of the following, that is PCl5, H2O2, S8, HCl and NH3. So that one is your answer. So you have to write in your copy molecular mass of NH3. Atomic mass of N plus 3 into atomic mass of H. So atomic mass of N is 14 and 3 into hydrogen is 1. So it is 14 plus 3, that is 17 units. So that is your answer. Now molecular mass of PCl3, you have to write PCl3. What will be upon P is, do you know P? P is 31 and Cl is 3 and 35.5. So we get it is 137.5 unit. It is given here. So that one is your answer. Now come to the H2O2. What will be H2O2? H is 1 into 2 plus O is 16 into 2. So what will be upon 2 plus 32? So it is 34 unit. So that will be your answer. Now come to the S8. What will be S8? S8 means sulfur is 32 into 8. When it is multiplied, we get 256, and that will be your answer. Now for the HCl, HCl H is 1, Cl is 35.5, and we get 36.5. So that is your answer. So you have to write very clearly. Now come to the calculate the mass of the following. 5 mole of ammonia. So you have to write NH3. NH3, that is ammonia. Ammonia molecular mass is 1 plus H, it is 14, and 1 and it will be 3. So it is 14 plus 3, so we get 17. 1 mole, 5 mole of ammonia, so you can write 1 mole of ammonia. Is equal to 17 gram, so 5 mole of ammonia. It will be 17 into 5, so it will be 85 grams. So that one is your answer. Now 0.5 mole of water. So water, that is H2O. So H is 1 into 2 plus O is 16. So 2 plus 16, so we get 18. So 0.5 mole of water. So 1 mole of water is equal to 18 gram. So 0.5 mole of water, it will be 18 into 0.5. So it becomes 9.0 gram. So that one is your answer. Now what will be here? 1.4 mole of sodium ion. So sodium ion, it will be 23. Sodium will be 23. And 0.2 mole, 1.5 mole. So that means 1 mole of sodium is equal to 23 gram. So what will be in this? 1.4 mole of sodium. So you can write 1.5 mole of sodium is equal to 23. It will be 34.5 gram. So you can calculate 2 mole of oxygen. So how can calculate 2 mole of oxygen? Oxygen atom, that will be 16 gram. So 1 mole is equal to 16 gram. So 0.2 mole is equal to 16 into 0.2. So that one is 3.2 grams. So that one is your answer. So you can do like this. Now come to the 12th question. What will be happen? Calculate the number of moles in the following: 12 gram of O2 and 22 gram of CO2. It is two questions. First of all, 12 gram of O2. So O2 molecular mass is 16 into 2. It becomes 32. So 32 gram of O2 will be equal to 1 mole. So 1 gram of O2 will be equal to 1 upon 32, and 12 gram of O2 will be equal to 1 upon 32 into 12. So 4 8 jar and 4 3 jars. It will be 0.375 mole. So that is your answer. Now come to the 22 gram of CO2. So CO2, that is 12 plus 16 into 2. So it becomes 22 plus 32. So that is 44. So 44 gram of CO2 will be equal to 1 mole. So 1 gram of CO2 equal to 1 upon 44 mole. So what will be 22 gram of CO2 equal to 1 upon 44 into 22 mole. So 22 2 ja, so 1 upon 2 mole. So you can write 0.5 mole. So that will be your answer. Now come to the 13th question. Determine the chemical formula of the following using the criss-cross method. So iron sulfate, copper nitrate, sodium sulfide, magnesium hydrogen carbonate. So let us see. First of all, iron sulfate. Iron, it has plus 3 valency. It has plus 3 valency. It has minus 2 valency. Now cross this one, so we get Fe2SO4 whole thrice. So you can write here Fe2SO4 and whole thrice. Here is copper has plus 1 valency. It has minus 1 valency. Now you can write the formula. It's CuNO3. Don't write 1. So that one is the valency of copper, that is 2. So you can write here NO3 whole twice. So let us see the last, sodium sulfide. Sodium has plus 1 valency and it has minus 2 valency. The formula is Na2S. Here magnesium has plus 2 valency, it has minus 1 valency. So the formula is MgHCO3 whole twice, like this. So these are the answer and this is also answer. So you have to write in your copy. ये एक्सरसाइज यहीं समाप्त हो रही है। सारे क्वेश्चन आंसर आपको करा दिए गए हैं। नीचे एक लाल रंग का बटन दिखाई दे रहा होगा, इसको दबा के सब्सक्राइब करेंगे और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बच्चों को शेयर करेंगे जिससे ज़्यादा बच्चों का फायदा हो सके। थैंक यू, हैव अ नाइस डे। इसी के साथ मैं RS प्रसाद सर इस लेसन को